Welcome to the School of Wordcraft and Worldmancy. This is Feedback Frenzy.
Hello, I'm WriterGreg, and welcome to the School of Worldcraft and Worldmancy. It is time for another Feedback Frenzy, and today we have an article submitted to us by Kitoypoy from the Worlds of Wizard's Peak, the Divine Gate, or just Divine Gate. All right, so let's take a look at this world as we jump into it. If you would like to have your content reviewed, go ahead and visit at wgc.bz/submit for future. Again, love this artwork. All right, nice. Look straight, look good forward. Hey, we're missing our pair of the recruit and okay, not a summer camp article, so no instructor or kill flare on it. Darn it. Okay, so here we go. All right, we got some articles, considering adding them to all my articles. I like those two. I do. Let's see. Is this still okay? This still scrolls through. Oh, World Ember 2021. You could have another unique thing. Says, who's this? Gemini Dalgathason, Avatar of Narake. Or my challenge articles. It could definitely be a running theme, or we'll see. Let's see how we like this. Okay. The Divine Gate seals the world of Arathia away from divine influence and the interference of the Great Old Ones. Love that name for a pantheon. To save their creation and end the war against the Far Realm, the gods lured the greatest of the Old Ones out beyond the crystal sphere of the world and sealed it with the Divine Gate. As a result, gods can no longer manifest on the worlds within the crystal sphere. Arathia, the shattered moon, the hidden moon, the sun, and other spheres. Okay. In the past, mortals could become powerful enough to claim divine power and become avatars, saints, or demigods. Now, when a mortal becomes too powerful, they feel the pull of the divine gate. Eventually, if they become too strong, they are pulled out of the world to the realms of the gods. Interesting. Okay. So it almost sounds like it's a Dyson sphere. They constructed a metaphysical Dyson sphere. So when you say a crystal sphere, can they actually see that? Is it a observable phenomena that you could see the inside of the crystal with a telescope? I mean, because if I could imagine if there was a similar divine gate or crystal sphere around our solar system, out just beyond Pluto or something like that, I think would be able to see it. But interesting. In 5e, they might or might not have them. There's a crystal sphere around the whole system. It's a D&D 2e Spelljammer thing. Oh, okay. Yeah, I was not aware of those. All right, the closing of the Divine Gate. A story about me, my favorite. I wonder what's going to happen. Gemini Dalgathason, Avatar of Naraki. On the final day of the war, the great hero Gemini, Avatar of Naraki the Trickster, fled beyond the gate with the sleeper in a chicken. Beyond the... Okay, in the final days of the war, The great hero Gemini fled beyond the sky with a sleeper and a chicken's egg in his pocket. Okay, that uh okay, the with the sleeper and a chicken eggs in his pocket makes the sentence kind of longer with a lot of additional phrases. I would try to figure out how to uh short or chop up this thing. Uh, the great hero Gemini, the Trisser fled beyond the sky. Period. He held with him a chicken egg in his pocket. Period. But this egg held within the sleeper. I don't know. The great old ones lumbered after him, sensing the great master's impending rebirth. Gemini danced in front of death, laughing as the gods of insanity popped his illusions one by one. His laughter mixed with tears as his companions fell to the aberrant horde. Okay. Mr. Google, what does that word mean? This somewhat apparent departing from accepted standards. To the apparent. Okay. The Lords of Greystone sacrificed themselves as a distraction, long enough for the gods to rise from the world below. The divine host rose up to push and drag the great ones out of the crystal sphere and shut the divine gate behind them. Realizing they had been fooled, the enraged horde descended upon Gemini. With a final laugh, he crushed the egg in his hand and faded away into legend. Interesting. Sleeper. The world was the egg of rebirth. One day the host came to hatch. Okay, interesting. So it sounds like Gemini died outside the gate. They all flew through, following him. They slammed the door behind him, and he was out there, outside the divine gate, outside the crystal sphere, where with the rest of the old ones, and there he destroyed it, crushed the egg. Interesting. Aberration is a synonym for abomination. Yeah, okay. It seems not as oh, who's Bolonsky? I've been watching She-Hulk. Bolonsky was an abomination, where Jennifer Walters was an aberration. It just doesn't seem, but that works. The loophole. Until very recently, it was believed to be impossible for divine beings to exist inside the crystal sphere. However, the god Malfador recently succeeded in creating a weakened avatar to house his divine spirit. As long as his avatar, Zeno, remains below a certain level of power, Malfador can walk the world in his body. Interesting loophole. I like this. Malfador reveals in his current status as the only god with an avatar, he rules the cult of Malfador directly, consolidating his power on the mortal plane and advancing the cause of the Hell Week Accords. Interesting. How are we doing? Okay, we gotta wrap it up before the top of the hour when Kit has to leave. Okay, this is a shorter article. I'm okay with that. Things that I liked. I like things that were awesome. Learning about the divine gate and the concept that it was a two-way construction. This sounds like this is almost a session report from, oh, where are they? The Lords of Greystone. It almost seems like this came from a session report. If there was an author's note explaining divine gates in their relation to second edition Spelljammer, I think would be wonderful at the bottom as author notes or meta information. Because I'm sure I'm not the only one who would have that kind of question. But yeah. Bored? Nope. I woke up too early. That's why I'm yawning. Confused. The Divine Gate had me a little bit confused. Not understanding their principles. That, how would a scientist see the Divine Gate? How would a religious person see the Divine Gate? Do people try to go out there and mine the Divine Gate? Because if it's as big as it would need to be, that's a lot of crystal. I don't know if there are spaceships. I know you have your balloons, but that the bunnies have, but that's a different thing. Confused? Yeah, the Divine Gate. Delete? No. Expand? The Divine Gate. Maybe rework. No, the story's fine. Good article. I feel it's more of a stub than an article. I feel there's a lot more that it could be used to explain it, to provide information about it, and how to move forward. Okay. Thank you so much, Kit. Now that it's out, I'm figuring it out. I have skyships. I was waiting for Spelljammer 5e, and I'll bring in spaceships. Okay. Good to know. Hope you enjoy Spelljammer, and thank you so much for submitting your content here at the Feedback Frenzy, where we were able to squeeze you in before you had to run to a meeting. Thank you so much for that. And if you would like to have your information or your world-building article or fiction critiqued, please submit them at wgc.bz/submit, and you too will be able to have your content featured on a future Feedback Frenzy here on WriterGreg School of Worldcraft and Worldmancy. Thanks, everybody, and keep on writing.
Thanks for watching this Feedback Frenzy. Be sure to show your support by liking this video, subscribing to the channel, and clicking the notification bell. WriterGreg offers coaching sessions to help bring your world to life, create compelling stories, and accomplish your creative goals. Please visit wgc.bz/coaching for more details.